Hi guys, I am back the same day, like a few minutes afterwards, but ningandi judge wearing the same top because they shoot at the same day, like literally after another podcast because my schedule is very busy. Otherwise, my name is Mrs. T Zuko, whatever you like. Yeah, so today we're speaking about, let's be real about online teaching, guys. I feel like a lot of people, let me see properly, I feel like a lot of people like niyalahlekisa guys, niyabalahlekisa abantu. You're not real about online teaching and you're just deceiving people. So I'm here, let's be real. It could be working for other people, it could not be working for other people, but this is what I've learned from the past 8 years about online teaching. I would see people's posts and I'm like, stop lying to people. Let's be real about it. So basically the first thing about online teaching is that it's like any other job, guys. You are going to apply, you could be applying like 50 times and they could still say no. People think that just because it's online teaching and it's from different countries, as long as you have a TEFL, a degree or not, they will accept you because they need teachers. No. If you do not meet the requirements, they will not accept you. If you do not have a TEFL, they might not accept you. Depends per school, degree. They will not, and they love experience. They will not accept you. Just because you have these qualifications, it doesn't mean they will accept you. You need to have an accent. Sometimes they want a British accent, sometimes they want an American accent, but you need to have like a native accent. So like it helps, guys. It really helps. It really helps. And just because people are like on Facebook, apply and just apply, it doesn't mean it's autat. It's like any other job. Like guys, I remember I would apply more than 50 schools, but I still don't get accepted. I have a TEFL, I have a degree, I have experience, but I'm still not accepted. It's just that it's not what they want. Sometimes it's this color of your skin. Sometimes it is how you pronounce words, your accent. Sometimes it's just they don't like you, not the right fit for the company. So guys, let's be real about that. Also, another thing is time zones. Time zones are not the same as South Africa. You must know that usually when you're working for an online school, you're teaching kids from a different country. So I'm like, hours of fun. So you could be teaching here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but in the other country it could be 8 a.m. Or sometimes you have to wake up at night and start teaching from 12 p.m. There's a friend of mine, 12 p.m. 1 a.m. I meant until like 6 a.m. Like I've been one of those people. I'll start working at 2 a.m. and then I'm done at 8 a.m. and that is just my life. While other people are sleeping, you busy working. Some schools want that, and it's because of the time zones. So you cannot complain and be baby this. It's just like that. So please, when you're applying for schools, you must know that the time zones are not the same. They are different. Make sure you do calculate which time zone of a country that you will be working with. Next one is that the politics. Politically, like for example what happened to Russia and Ukraine, it does affect us. You might think that no, it's far from us and everything, but it does affect you guys. Like it affected South Africa. A lot of school closed, some of us were left unemployed, and even to get students is hard. You could be like in Badala, like let's say you were making 6,000, now people are just making 2,000, 3,000. So whatever's happening in another country, you need to be aware of that, because it will hit on you. It will hit on your paycheck. It will hit on your school. It will hit the fact that you might be unemployed. And just because you're working from home, teaching from home, it's not all glamorous, guys. Sitting in one place the whole day. Sometimes there are school who like it's a schedule. You're teaching from 8 until 5 p.m. I've had schools like that, and you like, guys, it's even hard to go even pee. That's how bad it is. Or even go poo or even eat. That's how hectic it is. So you must know that if you're a person that you want breaks in between, just because you want to work from home, you must know that there are some schools they work with a schedule. Whether you like it's like back to back 25 minutes, 50 minutes, like there is no break. And sometimes because of that there is no break, it's exhausting, and you get tired of speaking to the one kid every single time. You lose your voice because you're speaking all the time, and make sure you have medical aid, because it's gonna come in handy. Another thing is that as well, just because people are online teachers, it doesn't mean they will plug you. You can join Facebook groups, they will post like all the time. But guys, one thing I've learned, that people don't plug other people, especially teachers. Online teaching, it's like any other job, they don't plug. They'll tell you try this, but they know that you will not get employed there. Sometimes it's better to get someone who works there, so that they can plug you in and go into. And most of us, that's how we went into these schools. But for me, I'm not, guys, I share. You must just try your luck, do what you need to do. If you don't get in, it's your course. But I've noticed that you help people, and when it's their time to pass on the baton and help others, they don't want to do that. So guys, so make sure you have Skype, WeChat, Telegram. Those are the things that they're using now to do interviews and etc. And also, I just want to share challenges of working and doing online teaching, because I'm currently doing that. As you know, before I was doing it full time. Now I'm doing it my current work, and then I need to come back home and teach. Yo guys, it's challenging, because number one, I have a child. Number two, I was working from 7 till 2, and then I need to get back home, fetch the child, make sure the baby's okay and everything, and then I need to teach. It's draining. It's tiring. Yes, we want the money, we want the changur, but it's tiring. You don't have energy for it. And especially when you know, for example, let's per class, let's say it's $40. Like, also, I want to be real about rates, guys. Some schools don't pay. They might pay from 30 Rand per 25-minute class, 40 Rand, 50 Rand, 60. It goes up to 160, but it's those good schools. So I even at the schools pay 25 Rand per 15 minutes or 25 minutes. So also I'm gonna be like, people, but you're gonna get paid 30k p if you're getting paid 25 Rand per class. And students, like, ever since what happened between different countries like Russia and Ukraine and etc., there's also this thing that students are not as, like, it's not as in demand online teaching as it used to be, like in other countries. So you find that there are less students to teach, and there's so many online schools. So you'd find that 3 or 4 years ago I could easily make 20k, but now it's even hard to even make like 8k or 4k or 5k or even 3k, guys. That's how hectic it is. So there are some schools where you have to hustle yourself, students, work your way up, and it's not nice. That's the real thing. And I've noticed now most schools is that you must hustle your own students, and you just knew you don't know what to do and etc. So also, please note that the rates are not as glamorous as people make as it is. And I know that some people, most teachers I know, like the groups that I'm in and stuff, they are teaching for more than 3 or 2 schools. 3 or 2 schools. They've not one school. It's not going to do any justice. For me personally, I would take online teaching as a, let me say, a hustle, extra job and stuff. If you're unemployed, it's good. Work on that until you have what you want, but it's an extra thing, because online teaching, one thing I've learned is like when China closed, it can close anytime. Then what are you going to do? You see? But those are some of the challenges that I've noticed, and people are being blinded by people. So guys, you just need to wake up. Also, do your research. Do so much research. For example, I know one of the biggest challenges is now the online schools, the requirements are so hectically high, especially if you're from South Africa. They're going to want you to have a UPS, they're going to want you to have a generator, they're going to want you to have fiber, they don't want Wi-Fi, they want you to have a webcam. There's so many, like long time ago, as long as you have a TEFL, you're good. But because of the load shedding thing in South Africa, that's why you guys need to vote for a better party, so that things can be easier for us. If, for example, you don't have a backup electricity wise, you're not gonna get like employed. So guys, please do, if you're an online teacher or you'd like to start online teaching, please share what have you learned, your challenges and etc down below. And I want to say, please do like, share and subscribe, and it is good to be back.